Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about Amazon SEO, and I'm going to be revealing 3 secrets that will absolutely transform your business. And none of the gurus are talking about this. I'm so excited. My name is Sean Farrington. Let's dig in. Let's jump in with secret number 1. You must know Amazon's winner picking criteria. Now, when I began back on Amazon in the wild, wild west days, as I like to call them, you could treat Amazon SEO pretty much like you could treat Google SEO. You just find the most relevant keywords and then go rank. And in fact, my first mentor, Mike, in this business, he would just go look at the suggested terms, which are those terms whenever you start searching on Amazon and the terms start to autofill on Amazon. Those suggested terms, he would grab some of those and then launch his products, and then he was off to the races. But those were the good old days. But 2021 is more competitive than ever. In fact, Amazon's algorithm is now much more sophisticated, and it's looking at so many more things, like including images and everything like that. And that's why you can't treat Amazon SEO the same as you could for Google SEO, maybe as you could back in the day. And it's just not enough to optimize your listing for the title and the keywords. Honestly, that's the beginner's way to do things. That's a beginner and intro things that you need to do. Because while both Amazon and Google are search engines, they have a search engine component to them. There's one absolutely huge difference in that Google doesn't know or honestly care about how much money is made after the click. But Amazon really, really does. So after the click, there's still money to be made for Amazon, and that's where they get to charge you all those pick and pack fees and those Amazon referral fees, all those fees that you absolutely hate and loathe. That's where they make their money, and that's where secret number 1 comes in. You need to know that how Amazon picks winners, and they pick it based off of how much money listings make for Amazon. In other words, if you make more money for Amazon than your competitors do, then you win. And let me repeat, it's actually how much more money is made for Amazon. When you do that, you win. And that really leads us to secret number 2. Secret number 2, you must understand Amazon's keyword-specific conversions. Now, this is a critical subject, and that those big tool companies out there and the gurus who sell you those tools will hardly ever talk about. You see, Amazon really cares about all those fees, right? Those fees are important to them. They make money off of those fees. Those fees give them the corporate jets. Those fees give them those huge fleet of Amazon Prime vehicles that are driving around in a big city near you. And because of that, Amazon is meticulous with knowing the value of each of those keyword phrases and the value of each click onto those phrases. They know what each of those phrases mean to them financially. So those keywords are gold to them. And because of that, taking what we learned in secret number 1 and pulling it forward into secret number 2, right? We can see that it's simply not enough. And let me be blunt here. If you're in a super competitive spaces, it just doesn't work. And if you've been around long enough, you know this. If you've ever done everything right, you've done all the things you were told to do by the gurus, and it still didn't work, and you've been frustrated by it, and you've been frustrated by the sales, and you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever done that? Have you ever gone through the whole list of what you know it takes to do a right listing on Amazon and it still didn't work? Have you had this happen even if you have a product that you know is better than your competition's? Then you know what I'm talking about. Those are the frustrations that a lot of my clients feel when they come to me. I'm like, listen, Sean, I did everything I was supposed to do, and it still didn't work. Have you had this happen to you? If you have, then let's just keep going on, because you know what I'm talking about. So back to secret number 2. Oh, and wait, let me say this first. If this has happened to you, it's not your fault. Here's part of what you've been missing. Here's the dark secret that no one's been telling you. And you actually have to convert for those keywords. You have to convert for the traffic that Amazon is sending you based off of those keywords that you've picked out so well. And you have to convert specifically for specific keywords, meaning you actually have to sell for the traffic that Amazon is sending you. It's like Amazon is giving you traffic to test your listing for these keywords. And when you sends a traffic your way, Amazon sends traffic your way, they're seeing if you can actually convert for those keywords. If you can't, you're not going to rank for those keywords. It's as simple as that. And let me say this, if you do start selling for those keywords, you'll see your listing start to rank higher and higher and higher. This is how it works, but you have to do it for those specific keywords. So, and you're probably wondering why this is. It's because of secret number 3. Tools do not help with keyword-specific conversions. Now, when I started out on Amazon many, many moons ago, I was absolutely infatuated with tools. I would study them, I'd be researching them, finding out which ones are the new and best ones, which ones would ultimately help me to win on Amazon, and then I would try them any way I could. But I would still find that I was suffering through PPC budget blowouts. I don't know if you've experienced those where you just blow through so much money on PPC that you have no profits left at the end, where it's costing you more to sell your products than you're actually making from sales just because of the cost of PPC. Have any of you experienced anything like that or had those kind of problems with your own products? Well, if you can, then you can probably relate to that. For me, it was a real gut punch because these tools ultimately promised so much. And now you may think that I'm negative on tools just because I'm starting to say this. It's not true. Actually, we use pretty much every tool that's out there. But what I found is that each tool really has its particular horsepower range where it's really effective and then it really falls off. It's not as effective with other things. So they're very specific tools for very specific things. But what they really can't help with is this secret right here. They can't help with keyword-specific conversions. And what happened to me is that it took someone really showing me how e-commerce works and how e-commerce sales works and Amazon sales works before I began to realize that. And let me be frank, I've been helping top 10%, 5% sellers start, launch, and grow on Amazon since 2015. And in all that time, I've absolutely never found a tool that helps with sales conversions. Not once. And this really gets back to this secret. Tools cannot help with keyword-specific conversions because they do not know how to make sales, actual sales. They don't know how to do it. It's honestly a completely different skill set. Now, I had to learn this skill set the hard way. I had to take a completely different path that was very expensive. It cost me a lot of time and a lot of money. But I learned that there are 3 big major steps to converting for keywords. And covering those steps would honestly be too big of an ordeal to accomplish in a YouTube video. But I want to share those with you, and I did promise you a bonus. If you remember, that bonus was if you stayed to the end, and you've done a great job. In this bonus, I have a free masterclass that covers all of those steps in detail. You get to sidestep my years of experimentation and learning and getting bruised and beat up, and the expense of it was very expensive. And just to learn those steps, and you'll get to do that and so much more. Just see the link below or go visit ecomoptimization.com to learn more about that. Now, to be honest, I only put this masterclass up when I have time. So if it's up, I suggest you go ahead and jump on it now. And the reason I put it up only when I have time, because there's a component where I offer some personal help one-on-one within that. And I want to make sure that I can actually fulfill that for you. So if it's up, I suggest you jump on it. If not, go ahead and fill out your email, submit your email, and you'll be notified just as soon as that comes live for you. But regardless of whether you're able to get on to the class right now or you sign up to be notified in the future, I hope this video has provided something a little bit more of an eye-opening experience, maybe an epiphany, if you will, of how things can be different and what it really takes to start ranking with SEO that other people are not talking about when it comes to Amazon SEO in 2021 or 2025. It'll probably be the exact same thing. So, and maybe it just gave you a little bit of hope. Isn't it nice to have hope that you have a path forward for your listing? So again, if this is something that's interesting to you and you want to learn how to do this, I would suggest you go check out the bonus right now. Regardless of whether you're able to get on that or not, double down on that keyword specific conversions. Make sure you understand those, really learn and see if you're ranking for more keywords and see what it's like to just start ranking up. Now, one of the things that I want to tell you about this real quick about this bonus too before you go is that Really what this is focused on is just so much more than just SEO. It's focused on how to convert, not only to have listings that do better and rank better, obviously, but also be able to keep more of your profit and keep your prices high, so you're not doing that race to the bottom and all that craziness that happens so much. So you're not blowing through your PPC budgets, or worse, just doing endless giveaways over and over again. Have you ever done endless giveaways, or done the giveaways where you've seen your listing jump up because you spent money on giveaways and then all of a sudden crash? Those things are awful. So I kind of want you to be able to finally imagine what it's like and to see what it's like to have a listing that just keeps climbing and growing, and your margins stay thick and you stay profitable and you're not completely dependent on PPC as the lifeblood for your business. And if that's the case, I really do encourage you to jump onto this masterclass. Go find the link below and do that right now. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Bye.